people obviously are in many ways, and it's not too difficult to notice they have a sense of being incomplete. There's, it's not hard to draw out of people that there's something missing, blah blah blah. You see, or they're just involved in trying to attain something, not paying any attention at all. And so then they'll say, I want to be better than that. I want to complete. And so, but shy of consciousness, shy of direct consciousness, or indirect consciousness, but shy of consciousness, all you have is imagination. Because you don't have the truth. That's what all religion is an imagination. It's superstition. It's stuff based on people imagining what absolute stuff might be like, or what God should be like, whatever, see? And these are from hearsay and stories and beliefs, and then all sorts of rituals and stuff like that jump up. And then in the other domain, the spiritual domain you're talking about, people say, I want to, so they try to find beliefs and hearsay, see? And then they maybe genuinely say, well, I want to be a better person. See? So I'm going to embark on this. I'm going to be like that, and fine. Don't want to hurt anything? Good. Stop hurting things. Etc., including yourself. Yeah, it's going to be a taller order, see? But then, why are you doing that? Say you're doing that to be a good person, so now you're morally superior and you're wonderful and you're next to nirvana because now you don't eat animals. See? Yeah, you still kill plants regularly. I don't know why people are so okay with killing plants, and usually they're okay with killing plants and fish. Why? Well, because you don't care about the fish so much, but rabbits are warm and cuddly. Deers have those big doughy eyes. Chickens, I don't know what their story is, but they're too, close to you or something. I don't know. But, so people adopt these things, and they're just more and more and more there's this adoption of stuff. Now, are there better ways to live? Sure. Depending on how we define better way to live, or living, or what, your experience, etc. Sure. Do this spiritual stuff and this meditation and maybe even religions, but not usually, do they provide some other context for your living, for your experience that you can relate to? Yeah. Is it profound? No. Is it the truth? No. No. It's just maybe a better way of living. Maybe it's just a pretense. You're just pretentious. Maybe it's just a fantasy you're trying to fulfill. See? But in any case, it's going to be part of your agenda. You're trying to fill holes in yourself, And, hey, like I said, in the early days, in my 20s, I worked to rip people off of fantasies. Over time, I stopped that because, it doesn't do any good, and people get all upset and everything. They don't know what to do. See? They don't have their fantasy, then they go with the stupid fantasy they call reality. It's like, it's like whatever they were trying to get out of by creating the fantasy.
The one that they call the real one, that's...
Well, the real one, and the real one the way they are and everything.
Yeah,
so they become a little pissant or an angry person or scared, whatever it is they were trying, a negative one, basically, and whatever they were trying to get out of by creating that fantasy, following the fantasy. So it doesn't really do any good. So what I would do is say, okay, well, let's try to make your fantasy better. Let's see if we can ground it. Say, what if we start moving it towards real, toward grounded, towards something, that works, say, rather than just this pretentious, thing. So, yeah, throw something else in the mix. You have a cosmology. You always have a cosmology. What I mean by cosmology is not the norm, not the normal way of using the word, but I mean like you have a picture of the way the universe works, the way all of this is. Say, some picture of the way everything is. Okay? Yeah. And you can change that some like that. You throw in spiritual thing, and it
It's a whole
alters the
other one.
cosmology. You're saying you get, oh, now I got this, I got divas, and I got what, or I got God, or I got Jesus on my side, or whatever, whatever you throw into the mix, Oh, I've got this, gentle wonderfulness, and I'm trying to attain nirvana, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you throw that into the mix, and it alters your cosmology. So you relate to that. Okay. It never occurs to you to transcend cosmology altogether. So you recognize what it is that you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And see, it's not hard for me to know exactly where that is, what that is, say, to do that job. It's not hard. It's obvious.
Hi, I'm Brendan Lee, and I've been studying with Peter Ralston for 20 years. I really want you to know that no matter how many videos you watch or books you read, it pales in comparison to the power of the live workshops that we host here at the center or on Zoom. If you want to get serious and do work that makes a real difference, please check the links in the description to learn more. Thank you.